Hey everyone, it's Ashley, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. We have a very exciting new spring summer catalog launching February 1st. Who is ready for spring and summer scents? Normally, I live in the middle of the winter tundra. It is not warm outside whatsoever. And normally when it's like we get these new bars in January, I'm like, who is warming this new stuff? Like, it's so spring summer. It's the middle of winter here. Why are we wearing spring summer bars? But this year, I am ready. I am ready for spring summer scents. I'm like, February 1st, I'm going to be with the new catalog. I am transitioning. I do not want to do the winter anymore. I don't know. I don't know why this year is different, but I'm just not feeling it. So I have the 10 new release bars that I'm going to share with you. As consultants, we do get to purchase them early. Just another perk about being a consultant. So I have my catalog with all the descriptions and I'm going to go through them with you. So let's get started. The first one is Appletini Splash in this nice green color. Green bar of wax as well. This is green apple and nashi pear stirred up with a big splash of simple syrup. And this is very sweet. It's definitely not straight fruity. Like definitely, it's in the fruity category, but it definitely has that simple syrup sweet scent. I would say the green apple and pear are a little bit more on the bottom. The sugar's a little bit more on the top. I think if you're a typical fruity lover, you might be like, this one's a little bit different. It's not just straight fruity. I'm curious to warm it though. I think the pear and the sugar combined almost slightly give me something that reminds me of a caramel. Like, it's not caramel, but that's the type of sweetness it almost gives me. Almost like a green caramel apple. Like, very close. It's very interesting because that's not the notes, but I'm curious to see what it does on warm. So that is Appletini Splash. I was thinking it would maybe be more like a martini. Like, the word splash was making me think like a drink of some sort. But they're saying that the splash is the simple syrup. So there you have it. I think it's a different take on your normal fruity fragrance. The next one is Clementine Cupcake, and this one is a warm vanilla cupcake infused with sweet clementine and sprinkled with lemon sugar. So this one I had high hopes to be similar to Cutie Pie Cupcake, which is a like orange-based cupcake scent. They're similar, but to me this one, it says it has lemon sugar and they're not joking. Like, it definitely has a lemon or a little bit of a, I don't want to say sour, but it has that like biting citrus, especially on the bottom. And it's got to be the lemon. It almost on the bottom reminds me of lemon bars. Yeah, lemon bars, I'm pretty sure is what I'm thinking of. Like, it's the yellow, like little, I don't know, sheet pan, and there's like the powdered sugar on top. So it's like, and it has like the little graham cracker type of base, or like that fluffy like crust kind of on the bottom. It kind of smells like that, how it's like sweet, but it's also that like biting lemon. I'm curious to see how this does on warm though. I could see the bakery coming out more on warm. Right now it's just really intense in the lemon. So personally, between Cutie Pie Cupcake and this one on cold, I'm like, this one's too citrus for me. It's like those other scents that are like too citrusy. The bakery is hidden. Like, I need more bakery from this. We'll see when it warms. Maybe the bakery could come out from the background, but the citrus right now is really taking the stronghold. I feel like Corey, being a more citrus person, would like that better because the bakery is the background note. So we'll see. Okay, this one I was really excited for. It is Cocoa Nuts for Coconuts. It says an ocean breeze weaves along a coastline lush with wild coconut and tiare flower. So this one, I was thinking, it's like, I don't know, I thought it would kind of be white. I mean, this says otherwise, but it is this more like yellow type color. So I have multiple bars and they're all this color, so this isn't just a fluke, it's truly yellow. I was thinking this would be like my perfect coconut scent ever. It kind of just smells like a suntan lotion type coconut, I'll be totally honest. I like it, but I don't know that I like it more than like Pina Colada Cha-Cha. I know that's not the same equivalent. Or even like Coconut Daiquiri. This just kind of gives me sunscreen coconut vibes. Ocean Breeze, Wild Coconut, Tiare Flower. Like I feel like there's a hint of that like Tiare Flower floral type in here. It's kind of giving me sunscreen vibes. We'll see. Maybe in the heat of summer. I was hoping, I don't know why I just have in my mind like this perfect coconut scent and I can't get my hands on it. Like every coconut scent they come out with. I mean, Coconut Daiquiri is really good. That did not return. It's in my Scentsy Club, but it's coming out in body care this season. But that coconut, it's mixed with banana, but it's really close to the coconut I want. This is more like, I don't want to say banana boat, but that's the first thing that comes to my mind because I don't know if that is distinctly coconut, but it kind of smells like suntan lotion or like the oil, like the spray oil that can't possibly be good for you, but everybody like, you know, few years back, like, you know, my mom would totally use that. Like they were like, spray yourself down in oil. Kind of gives me those vibes. So I think this would be really nice if you lived along the beach. Like I said, maybe in the heat of summer for me. It's 5 degrees outside, so it's not very fitting for me right now, but maybe, maybe once we get past the cold weather. Okay, the next one is Daydream Oasis, which is a really pretty colored bar. It says, lose yourself in sweet melon and versions of luminous pear leaf and water lily. This is in the fresh category. It's a very pretty color. I keep dropping every single one of these. Good thing I'm on the floor. This one is really good. It kind of reminds me of Summer Holiday in a way, and I haven't smelled Summer Holiday since last season, so like, don't quote me on that. But right off first smell, it gives me those types of vibes. It's very fresh. I wouldn't say it says sweet melon, but I wouldn't say it's necessarily fruity. It also says pear leaf, but I still wouldn't say it's fruity. But I also wouldn't say it's floral. It's got a very, very unique scent, and it's also kind of sweaty. So like I'm rubbing my hand on it and now it's getting kind of gross. It's kind of like a lighter, almost like fresh background scent. Like this is the type of scent to me that I feel like if you put in your warmers and you come in your house, people just think your house smells fresh. It doesn't like smell like any one thing specifically. It just smells fresh. Kind of in the way that aloe water and cucumber just smells fresh. It doesn't smell like, oh, this is cucumber and palm frond or whatever the hell the notes are on that one. It kind of just smells fresh. I really don't get melon or pear. I don't like Scentsy's pear most of the time. I feel like the top, I smell it, and then I smell the bottom, and then I can't smell the top again once I go back to it. I'm excited to warm that one. This is one that I could like start warming right now. It's not overly like summery in your face. It's okay for right now for my 5-degree weather and my summer lovin' wanting to warm heart. Okay, so that one, I should be making some piles of ones that I feel like you should try, and that's gonna be one of them. Okay, next is Paradise Petals. And this one has cute little flowers on it. It's neroli and orange zest beckon from a utopia of tropical white blooms. So floral if you haven't gathered so already. Very similar colors. Well, this one's pretty intense. This is the Clementine Cupcake. Pretty similar in my opinion. They're orange. Floral. This one's like straight up floral. Florals aren't my fave. The bottom has it orange though, and it's the florals overtaking the orange, so maybe they'll mix okay. Like you can smell the orange though. I'll give it a test. It's not the worst floral I've ever smelled, but if you like florals, this might be up your alley. It's definitely like a summer, I was gonna say summer floral. Is there another type of floral? Like, it's definitely summery. It's more spring almost. I'm really not a flower person, like, honestly, unless they're fake. I can get behind a fake flower. I can get behind that. Okay, this is Corey's favorite new release. Pineapple Mango. Didn't see that one coming, did ya? A bright blend of sweet pineapple and juicy mango softened by passion flower. This is in the fruity. This is in the citrus. This is in the citrus category, not fruity. This one is strong. This one is, it smells exactly like it sounds, like pineapple mango. It's so intense. It's so strong. I made samples of this the other day and it was so strong. Like, even like bagging them up, like, they're all in this bag and they're just so strong. Like, it's crazy how strong they are. But it legit just smells like pineapple and mango. Passion flower, background maybe. I do not get, I legit only get pineapple and mango. And honestly, like 50-50. I don't get one more than the other. It's definitely not only pineapple for sure. I definitely get the mango. But the mango almost gives it like a, I don't know, like it's kind of tart, which I think is partly the pineapple, but partly also the mango. It's very strong. Like, this is probably the strongest one out of the group, I think. Stronger than the floral one. And I don't even like florals. And usually that means like they smell stronger to me. Strongest one of the group, Corey's fave. I'll put that to the side. My fave, not necessarily. I like pineapple, but I honestly prefer pineapple more with coconut. I'm just like all about the good hunt for coconut, and I can never get it, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll find one day. Coconut daiquiri is like the closest I've come. Pink Rhubarb Sugar is next. I love the color of this. This is pink rhubarb sweetened with sparkling raspberry and an extra scoop of sugar. Disclaimer, before I get into this one, because you may be shocked by what I have to say and then me smelling it. Rhubarb, the scent, I'm not a fan of. I was gonna say I almost dislike it as much as I like dislike lilac, but I dislike lilac a lot more than rhubarb, but I also detest rhubarb. So the scent of it drives me nuts. What is pink rhubarb? Is that a different rhubarb? I don't know. We used to have a rhubarb bush and my mom would make rhubarb pie and we would like pick it out of the rhubarb bush. And so, you know, you're in there picking it off with the big leaves, then we go in and cut it and chop it all up, and then we bake it in the oven with the pie. And I just didn't like the scent. First of all, I didn't like the pie. I'm not really a pie person. And so I just also didn't like the scent. Like, the whole experience I didn't like. Also, the rhubarb bush was right next to the lilac bush, and I really didn't like the lilac bush. So the whole combination was just like not my thing. So going into this, I was like, rhubarb. Like, it really has to be rhubarb. But sparkling raspberry and sugar are the other notes. And honestly, you guys, this is one of my favorites from the new catalog. It's one of my favorites. It does not smell like rhubarb. Unless pink rhubarb is a different type of rhubarb. I don't know. It more to me smells like strawberry, raspberry, sugar. Like, honestly, that's what it smells like. It's fruity and sugary. And I realize the Appletini Splash was also fruity and sugary, but that was like a caramel apple type fruity sugary smell to me. This is like very fake sugar with strawberries and raspberries. Like, it's not, to me, a fruit I would eat. Like, it's so tooth-achingly sweet. Don't know if those are words. It's super sweet, super sweet. Sweeter than the Appletini Splash, which I said was very sweet. It's really good though. I really like it. I don't know what the best situation to warm this would be because I feel like it's so sweet. I don't know, we'll see. I'm excited to test it out. This is, once again, one I could warm right now in my awkward transition phase of winter to spring. The really heavy scents too. I really want to get into like fruity, coconutty, all the summer stuff. Next we have Shoreline Drive. This one is take the scenic route with dewy greens and passion flower as sea mist guides the way. I really thought this was interesting. I feel like this catalog, new releases, have a lot of overlapping scent notes, like simple syrup, sugar, passion flower. The other one had passion flower. The orange is in the Clementine and the Petals. Like, I just kind of feel like a lot of the scent notes are overlapping. I don't know if that was intentional or if they just like happen to fall that way. So the pineapple mango says it had passion flower, and then this one also says it has passion flower. I think just reading these in this order, like, you really notice the scent notes over and over again. But yeah, I don't know. So dewy greens, passion flower, sea mist. This is in the fresh category. And this is not my favorite. It's definitely fresh. It's kind of like spa-esque. And I don't know, it's probably the dewy greens, honestly. I'm like, what is giving me that vibe? It's the greens. I can't say that I get passion flower. Also, it's not salty sea air. It's not that. I get what they're saying, sea mist. That's a fancy term. That's not a real scent, in my opinion. Sea mist. But you know how that, you know that smell kind of you get, like the mist off the water. See where they're going? It's not salty sea air though, to my nose. It's kind of almost like there's algae and wet rocks with the sea mist. Like, that's the vibes I'm getting. Also kind of like a clean spa vibe. Maybe there's a fountain at the spa with rocks and it's smelling. Like, that's what I'm getting from this. Definitely greens, definitely sea mist. It's watery kind of. Also, maybe like a really fresh men's soap, but not like an intense men's cologne one, just like a really fresh one. Wouldn't say I get passion flower. I don't know, I wouldn't think you'd be upset like if you walked into a spa and it smelled like this. So if you like those types of scents, like spa fresh ones, maybe that's your thing. But it's not mine. Okay, the next one is Summer Moonlight. This is fresh strawberries, sparkle alongside sweet pea and shimmering sandalwood. Once again, I feel like these notes are kind of repeating, not that those are in anything else, but I kind of felt like the pink rhubarb sugar had strawberry in it. This has strawberry in it. I don't know. So this one's kind of like a dusty pink purple. Not lilac, because I don't like that. I wouldn't say this is lilac. It always looks a little different on camera, but like it's not as intense pink as this one by any means. This one almost looks red on camera though, but it's really pink. They just don't come across the same, you know? It's kind of like this color, honestly. It's just not coming across very good. So, strawberries, sweet pea, shimmering sandalwood. This one is so pretty. I absolutely love it. It kind of reminds me of, I worked at this like boat shop place in high school in the summer, and it kind of like reminds me of like my summers there, which is so random. I don't know what about it. Like, I think it kind of reminds me of maybe like a body care, maybe like Sweet Pea from Bath & Body Works, or like some kind of body care maybe I used back in the day. Because it gives me a little bit like of body care vibes. But it has such an intense, like, it brings me back to my summers working at that like boat shop. I think it's body care. I think it's really reminiscent of body care. Not necessarily Sweet Pea. I think the sandalwood in it gives it a really pretty perfuminess. It's not necessarily floral. I wouldn't even say it's fruity. Like, it's just like a really nice perfume. I don't know. And maybe it's because like I didn't wear fancy perfume because I was in high school. Like maybe it's more of a body mist. I don't know. I think the bottom is like the perfect blend of strawberry, sweet pea, and sandalwood. Like it smells like a beautiful perfume. It's not too floral. It's not too like woodsy sandalwood. Like sometimes when they do sandalwood, I'm like, could you make it smell like this? Like I don't want the woodness. I want like Pacific sandalwood. If you know what I'm saying. This one's so pretty. So pretty. They have it in the fruity category. I wouldn't even say it's fruity. Like strawberry is not what comes to mind when I smell this. Like if you blind had me smell this and said, what are the notes? I don't know that I would say strawberry. I would probably just say like a really nice perfumey scent. Something that smells like my high school, probably like a body lotion I used, which could be sweet pea because that was like the thing, you know, we all used sweet pea, but it's more complex than that. It smells like maybe I used sweet pea with a really nice like body mist. I really like that one. I really do. The last one is in the woods category. It's white amber antique. It's alluring amber antique. Flirt with fresh bergamot. It's this color. I feel really bad saying this. I feel like this is the replacement for sheer leather, like in Scentsy's version. However, it's more wood and less leather. It's definitely very like manly, more earthy, like it's not overpowering or intense, and also not as pretty as sheer leather. But I feel like it's kind of the replacement. I feel like maybe if you were trying to get your husband into Scentsy, you might like have worn this bar. It's very like earthy though. I made some samples of this bar as well. And I don't feel like it left my house. Like I did it in the kitchen and I would probably more want to warm this in like the bedroom. I think it just was kind of a weird vibe in my kitchen when I was making samples because it is so like earthy and men cologne like, but it's very like woodsy. It's kind of like a deeper scent, but not so intense. Like the intensity level is pretty low. Like, I don't know. It wasn't like pineapple mango where it was like blowing me out of my kitchen. It was lower, but it's pretty like woodsy, like deep scent. I would definitely say amber, teak, and bergamot. So men's cologne, and amber. Which I think, I don't know. I wouldn't say that I get mostly amber. I would say bergamot and teak. Very woodsy. Very, very woodsy, especially on the bottom. Warm that either in your bedroom or for your man is my opinion on that one. So those are the 10 new releases. Let me go over my faves for you once again. So Corey's favorite is Pineapple Mango, and it's, in my opinion, the strongest from the collection. My top 3 are Daydream Oasis. Really pretty fresh scent. Really pretty. I feel like right now, right there, got a little bit of hint of the melon. It really kind of reminds me of aloe water and cucumber, just like that fresh vibe. Not as strong as aloe water and cucumber. That one's really strong. Pink Rhubarb Sugar. Definitely check this one out. It's really sweet, but I don't know. I really like it on cold. And then Summer Moonlight. I really like this one as well. Also really intense scent memory attached to that one, so it's really good. So those are my 3 top picks, but depending on how I describe the others, if that's something you're checking out, definitely do so. These launch, like I said, maybe I didn't say, they launched February 1st with the new spring summer catalog that's coming out then. So very exciting. We have lots of new things coming with the spring summer catalog. So yeah, but we also, that means we have a lot of things going away. So if there is things that you love, make sure you either stock up or put those in your Scentsy Club before you make your master list for what you're getting on the 1st of February. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate your support and I hope you enjoy. I'll see you next time. Bye.